Hey guys, Jeff from Gamechefs here, and we're here today. We're freshly back from PAX. It's midweek, and what we missed was Adepticon, of course. But we had to do the PAX East conference again this year. Next year, we'll travel to Adepticon, and we're going to meet up and do a couple shows with, pair up with a couple other video people that have already contacted me earlier this week. And we're going to do Adepticon in 2020. So today I want to bring you an unboxing, Dust 1947. This is their newest wave here. And this is for the Mercenary faction. This is the Wrecker and Obliterator in the box. So you can see that, we have the different pieces so we can make each model. And I was told, actually, Paulo was at the Toledo Game Room for an event in Toledo, and Paulo actually told me a little secret about this box when we got it, and thanks also to Ernie Cummings. Ernie also explained to me a little bit about something that was in the box I didn't realize when we picked it up to do this. So without further ado, let's pull the plastic off of this. And we will get started. So let's take a look here in the box. Oh, it was kind of a surprise here. I was expecting to see the foam. So in this box, instead of the foam, we've got the air pillows, which is fine. We transport in different things. So let's let's pull this foam out. One of you lucky customers are going to get this foam and stuff I sent, or this bubbles and stuff I send you, right? So, all right. So let's take a look at the card before we pull that out. So here we have. This is the Obliterator card. Of course, it has air mobile and it's damage resilient, based on the SSU chassis of the mech. Mercenary, which you can field with any block, of course. Smoke launchers, one of my favorite things to have. It's got a grenade ability and a reload, so it operates a little bit like, we'll say the Axis Hans, things like, mechs like that. And then we will, the back of the card, you can see the stats here. It's got one dual rocket launcher and heavy machine gun, 343. So, that is the Obliterator card, and then we have the Wrecker, which of course I've got one and I use a lot. Everybody seems to be taking helicopters with the SSU nowadays, so a little extra AA for 11 AP is not bad, especially with the damage resilience, Mercenary of course, and smoke launchers. Definitely makes for a nice extra added unit for your armies. It's got quad anti-aircraft and the machine gun. This is the same mech, of course, that came in the starter. So, and then here was the surprise Paulo told me about when I got the box at the game room, and it also has everything you need to make the Demolisher. I know everybody was talking about that. Earlier they wanted to get their hands on a Demolisher. Now you've got it. This is the way you're going to get your Demolisher. That you go ahead and get the Wrecker Obliterator box, and the recoilless rifle is in there for that. Again, damage resilient grenade, Mercenary, and it has the pilot Louisa for the Demolisher, smoke launchers, and of course stats. Besides those quad anti-aircraft guns and machine gun, you do get that recoilless rifle, which is going to be for that extra nice punch. So besides doing some anti-air cover, they can give you a little bit of extra punch for those tier 5 through 7 that sometimes you have a hard time dealing with. So definitely nice. 4+ health, of course, with the damage resilience 343. So there you have it. That's the surprise. The Demolisher is in there. So let's take a look at the mech here. We're going to pull him out and set some things aside. And this is what you've got. definitely like these decals. While I enjoy that they put them on there, I almost wish they would give them to us separately, only from the standpoint of sometimes I like to apply my primer, then I like to I go back and put the decal on, then I start my wears, my washes, my paints, my dry brush over top. This is a little different color than we're used to from the the Mercenary faction. It's got more of almost like a tan flesh tone. Hard to see under my lighting here, out here in the Gamechefs game room. So, of course, you've got pilot, recoilless, armor, all your bits and pieces here. We're gonna move the box aside and pull these out. And here's your arms for that Obliterator, which I know everybody was making the Obliterator, making the autos, making a lot of their own, but here's an extra set of arms. So if you're like me where you make a permanent mech, and so if I want each one of these mechs, I'm going to buy 3 of these boxes. It's definitely more cost effective to just switch in and out, but I like to make mine set. So there's your arms, and here is, move our nice paperwork out of the way. Here's our quads on the arms. And again, I don't know if you guys can tell, that paint job is just, I should have pulled, I didn't realize it was like that. I should have pulled one of the other ones to kind of give you a comparison. It's not the exact same paint, which is fine, because I repaint anyhow. But if some of you were looking, the paint's just a little different tone. Actually, I'd say more than a little different, but. So those are your arms. So there you have it. That is the box opening for your Demolisher, of course, your Obliterator, and your Wrecker. I highly recommend, if you, whatever force you play, to take a look at this box. I think it was one of the best values out there. And the minute that, especially the minute that I was told the Demolisher's in the box. And of course, just so you know, it does not say that on the box. It doesn't say that. So when you go to your local game store, don't panic if it doesn't say that, because the box does not have Demolisher on there. The value here, phenomenal, just phenomenal. So I would highly recommend picking this box up. It is going to be fun, and I'm sure you're going to get some other box openings from Dave over at Gamer on Games, Michael down in Texas. These guys will, I'm sure we'll have some box openings. I'm hoping Michael does a paint on this, kind of like the way he does his some of his paint videos for 40K. So take a look at this. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. Hit the like button down below if you like this video. If you leave us some comments, and we'll try to get back to you. If there's any links that are pertinent to this, I will send them to you. Again, you can visit us at Gamechefs.net. And don't forget to visit Dust1947Depot.com for more great news. And we're going to have this video on that website also. We sponsor that website. So with that, take care. This is Jeff with Gamechefs, and this was an unboxing. Hope you guys enjoy. See you on the tabletop.